power, and something Tony said too, confidence. I mean, no matter what it is that you look like, what package, what have you, no matter how beautiful or how not beautiful, when there's confidence, I mean, that's the key ingredient.
That's what exudes.
You know, that's what makes the difference, and that's what attracts people.
It is attractive.
And
it is.
That's
people watch you when you walk into
that's right.
the
And so when you
how you use it.
Right. So Tony, when you ask the question, how do you start to what do you do about this? How do you move from negative to positive? One is to start to rethink what beauty is, and also rethink what it is that I have, and that it's okay, that there's nothing wrong with it.
And also, I think it has to do with making sure that you don't have a misperception about your body.
Right.
I mean, I hear
although sometimes that can work for you.
Sure, but I hear people talking about, oh, my thighs are too fat.
Right.
And I'm like, what?
But where does this? But here's what I need to know. Where do we start? I mean. It's in the school system. It's the way we educate children to
I think that it has to come from all of those directions.
So much competition.
Like everything else in life, we are influenced on many levels by all kinds of things around us. We need the positive images at home. We need positive reinforcement in schools. We need all of these things happening at the same time. It's not just a job that one person can do.
Right.
And you know, but that goes for raising positive, productive citizens, and you know, everything else about life, that it really has to come from lots of places. It has to come from home and school and churches and synagogues, and everybody in a community has to pull together to make a difference.
As a parent of 5 children, my concern is for my children. You know, putting myself aside and how I feel about myself, raising the children. When I was growing up, we didn't have so much competition in terms of the media, in terms of the music, in terms of the computers, in terms of all that.
Internet.
So there is so much that kids are up against. Competition in school, how their peers are addressing and how they look. The bullying. If you look a certain way, you don't look a certain way. Trying to fit in. You can't you can't say that none of that. It's so much more difficult. Even if you tell your child, you are the most beautiful, and the most important thing that counts is how you are inside, it doesn't work today. Really, the outside is.
I didn't think it was
when they walk out that door.
It's not easy.
But I think it's a lot harder today. And you can't. And when you're competing with those magazines on those newsstands that scream out to you and say, well, look what's really beautiful.
Right.
You know,
but are you competing with the magazine?
Yes,
I'm not competing with the magazine. But you know what? So we're talking about young people and people coming up. But I want to also address, what about full-grown women? Okay, because this is what we're talking about also. And as a full-grown woman, you get to decide whether you choose to use that choice or not.
Right.
You get to decide who you are, how you're going to think about yourself, and how you're going to move forward.
We need to be role models in the lives of the young people around us.
That I agree with.
That's where they will really get the stuff that they hold on to. Yes, they will be influenced by the other kids. But I know that I was positively influenced by my mother. That was an image that I looked up to. She never spent a day without lipstick.
That's right.
She just, you know, my mother was a homemaker for many years. She put on lipstick and did her hair every day. And I thought, okay, but that's
interesting, because my mother didn't. Because she was one of these people that was really into it's what you are inside, it's what you are inside. So again, your mother,
and I got both messages.
Yeah, right.
I think that's and it's not an either or.
It's not an either or.
And what Karen said, appearance does matter.
It does, but
that's right. We're savvy. We're savvy, so we can make sure that we have it in here, in our heart, in our. You know, I want to be brilliant, but I think taking care of your outside is important.
And appearance does count.
And I think that we have to be comfortable with you.
No.
But I think we're going to have to end. But I like your point. Are you done?
I mean,
and I would say we also need to start towards your point earlier. We need to start buying Glamour magazine. If they're going to start being very authentic. But we'll be back